Wednesday, I challenged you to change the narrative of the story that you keep telling yourself that asking for sponsorships, asking for grant funding, asking for brand collaborations is another way of saying that you're going out of business. We got through the mentality behind that. I explained to you exactly why this is a mutually beneficial relationship and an opportunity that you're actually extending to these partners. If you haven't already listened to that episode, go ahead and do that. It's Wednesday is the episode. It's Wednesday, December 15th. And so go ahead and listen to that before listening to this one. That way you're kind of already on the same wave, you're in the same mental place, because today I'm going to be teaching you the 3 identifying traits of a good partner. This is applicable to you whether you're a nonprofit, an entrepreneur, if you're a small business or brand. These 3 traits are completely applicable to you when you are determining who do you really want to offer an opportunity to.
Welcome to Nothing for Granted, a space for aspiring grant writers who are tired of feeling undervalued, underpaid, and overworked by your understaffed nonprofit. Hi, my name is Eliana, grant writer, grants consultant, and freelance coach for Christian entrepreneurs. I live for long-distance cycling rides, iced chai lattes, and outdoor adventures with my 4 little beasts. I teach you grant writing strategies and freelance tactics that set you apart when launching and scaling your Holy Spirit-led business. I too was paralyzed by those questions. So paralyzed, in fact, that I launched my business twice, thinking maybe I should take another training because, underqualification. Well, 5 certifications on my wall later. But what if I told you that with a little basic knowledge and next to no experience, you too could launch a successful and sustainable freelance grant consulting business while pursuing that degree, raising littles, and maybe getting a tan on the beach? Permission granted to stop feeling guilty over leaving behind that organization that has you stagnant, and to confidently and boldly step into the most elevated version of who you were created to be. You're here for encouragement, accountability, and a slight tough love kick in the butt. No goals, just standards. Lace up your combat boots, tighten up that ponytail. Girl, it's time to get to work.
All right, visionary. So it's really important for you to understand that you cannot just blindly send out a paragraph email saying, hey, I have this event going on, December of 2022. I would love it if you would participate. Thanks. I need 12 t-shirts. Who are you? They're going to be like, what? No. Get out of here. You provided absolutely no value, no context as to who you are. You clearly didn't do any research about who we are. Why would we ever consider partnering with you? So let's go ahead and rewind. The first thing I look at when I'm researching a potential partner, whether it's a funder, a brand, another small business, is, are they active at a grassroots level? And yes, I mean this even for my global companies. Okay. Are they active at a grassroots level? And what does that look like? What relationships have they formed? Are they sponsors often? If so, how often? To what capacity do they partner with people? To what capacity do they help out the community? Or are they participants in specific events? Okay. So I look at number 1, are they active at a grassroots level? And to what capacity? What has that looked like in the past? Now, why is this important? Because if you know somebody's history, you pretty much know, in a lot of ways, their current habits, right? I'm not going to say your future because that can always change, but at least your current habits. And so I like to start at the beginning. Okay, then I look at, do we have a similar target market? Notice how I added that second and not first. There's a lot of people that will start looking at the target market first. And the reason that I discourage this is because sometimes you'll notice that while a company says their target market is, I don't know, white middle-aged women who live in the suburbs and have $70,000 income levels, the partnerships that they have or have had in the past are usually, I don't know, Latinx female founded businesses in the city, right? Two totally different targets. So it's really just going to depend on what are their goals. And that's why I like to start on what activity have they already been pursuing in the past. That'll give me a better idea of where they're at and where their priorities lie. So number 2, we look at their target market. Are they aligned to our target markets, right? Is there some sort of overlap between them? And if so, how specific can I get? Now, keep in mind, websites are not just going to have our target market. No, you have to do your own analysis. Look at their visual marketing. By that, I mean their social media, their newsletters. Look at their magazine covers, their billboards. That will give you a pretty good idea of who it is they are speaking to. If you're still not clear on that, then of course you can do just a basic Google search. But if it's a smaller or newer company, that information is not going to be out there. And you just need to have a keen eye for, okay, wait, who is this demographic that they're speaking to? Number 3, it's making sure that the goals align to your integrity and to your missions and values. Why is this important? Because again, we have to show them that we are compatible, that the relationship that we are trying to form and the network that we are trying to build is a no-brainer. If they see too much opposition, and it's not a seamless partnership, it's probably not going to happen, guys. You need to be super clear on what their values are. You need to be super clear on what their mission is in order to create your proposal around that. Hey, we have similar values. I'm huge on integrity. So I will always look for companies who have that key word of integrity, right? We value our integrity. We really put our best foot forward and make sure that behind closed doors, we are exactly who we say we are. So those are the 3 identifying traits of a good partner, whether you are a nonprofit, an entrepreneur, or a small business. Tips from your funding expert. Guys, if you have any questions regarding these 3 tips, or if you want to work with me, I do have limited spots available for this entering year. Okay, I have 2 spots available currently. If you want to snag one of those spots, go ahead and send me an email at hello@buffalomissionco.com. Spots do fill up fast, and once they're gone for a couple of months, okay? So you won't get this opportunity again until nearly the summer. So if you want to get locked in, you want to get a move on your program, your project, your event, definitely be sure to send me an email so that we can get the ball rolling on this. Visionary, I hope you enjoy your weekend. Many blessings on you, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Before you go, don't forget to rate, review, and share this podcast with a friend that needs to hear it. See you in next week's episode.